Album featuring most of the songs he did in the concert. Would you welcome, please, Mr. Michael Crawford. Michael, I saw you in Phantom of the Opera here in Los Angeles, but you originally opened in London, right?
Yes.
Then you played where else before here?
We started in London and then we went to Broadway.
Right.
And then we came to Los Angeles.
Any difference in the reaction to that? Is a remarkable theatrical experience, Phantom of the Opera.
Well, funnily enough, there isn't. It's like, in a way, most jokes are funny as long as someone laughs at them. I mean, they're funny in all countries. There is no difference if an audience is enthusiastic. And we have, I mean, there are moments we've had. It's a very serious piece, and I tend to giggle a lot, and it's a very also romantic character, so you have to take it very, very seriously. And on the opening night in London,
did you go up in there?
No, I didn't go up. I mean, I was too scared. But things went wrong, and this smooth operation of these hundreds of candles coming out the ground and the boat going across the stage. You make your first entrance with this great elegance, and there's a round of applause, and you just glow, thinking it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit, and then suddenly, as you come across the front of the audience and you're singing, the boat kept going and went straight off the other side. You have to remain cool, and it's very difficult under those circumstances. So then the boat went into reverse. It came back on stage, and still they were applauding. They thought this was wonderful. And
you didn't know?
No, they didn't know anything had gone wrong. And then we turned down to come towards the audience, say that's towards the audience. And I started to come towards, and then it came to a halt again. And so I thought, the guy on the thing is operating what operates a small little battery toy that goes around, and he's standing in the wings going, And I thought, we're in serious trouble. This is the opening night. So I got out the boat, and I said to Sarah Brightman, who's playing the guy, I said, I'm getting out. Because, I mean, you can't see her, all you can see is this terror in one eye. So I got out the boat, and I came round in front of her, and romantically and artistically, I hope, and pulled her down towards me, and she started walking towards me. I turned her around to the audience and took my back to the boat so that I would sing. Suddenly I saw her eyes go like this, and I thought, she's been drinking. But of course she doesn't drink. So then I realized the boat was between my legs behind me. The boat is now between my legs and pushing me down towards the orchestra. And the orchestra are now going, yes. And that was, so I then grabbed the boat at 1.5 tons, pulled it round, threw it to one side, and that was the cue to sing Music of the Night. I was panting from beginning to end. And afterwards, Hal Prince came around and said, that was the most sensuous I've ever heard you sing. Because I was panting all the time. So that's how that started.
Now, you mentioned, of course, you play the Phantom, and during the whole show, you have half of the mask on, half of your face is obscured.
Yes.
Now, you do a role that really brings you international fame. Yet you could probably walk off the stage and walk out in the street, and people would not know Michael Crawford.
No.
What?
No, I think a few maybe do, but not many. I mean, my agent recognized me today, so this is a good sign. But I know on the opening night on Broadway, Hal said to me, the next day your life is going to change on Broadway. And so the next morning after the reviews, I came out and I had to go to the throat doctor. It's a good start. I walked down the street and these two guys came towards me, and I saw one nudge the other and point towards me, and I can't believe this. And I looked down and I carried on, and then some woman came by and went, like this, and I went past. I couldn't, and then other people were pointing at me. I can't believe it. I got in the cab and I went to my doctor's, and I got out, sat in reception. I looked down and my fly was open. It wasn't. And since then, nobody's ever looked at it.
It wasn't for the show at all.
No, it wasn't for the show at all. So nobody knows me.
No.